Oh man, I can't wait to share with the world. I watched the most vile, disgusting porn last night, and I can't wait to tell my mom and dad, my brothers and sisters, my family, and my friends. They'll be so proud of me.
Take control of your life. Break the chains and rise. No more feeling powerless. No more shame. Take your power. Break out of the pain. Because it's more than fornication, more than procreation. It's not just self-stimulation. Sex energy is for creation and transformation into a new destination.
This is Porn Talk.
Porn Talk. Yeah. Change your heart from dark to light. Porn Talk. Yeah. Break free. Take back your power and rise. I said take back your power. I said take back your power. Take back your power and rise.
This is Porn Talk.
Welcome to Porn Talk. This is Powerful Eric. This show is not just about breaking addictions, it's about breaking belief systems. And I had a big belief change in this past year. So I'm making some major changes to the show and to powerfuleric.com. And I'm so excited to share that with you at the end of the podcast. One of the revelation that I had was this. I have discovered a thread that lies through every person that I've coached. And it's this. Can you guess what it is? Literally, I've had men reach out to me around the globe. It doesn't matter their race, their religion, where they're from, but there is a thread that we all share in common with this addiction. It is that we were exposed to adult content as a child. All the men that I've coached have been exposed to adult content as a child. They ended up getting addicted to it. And when you start as a child, it is extremely difficult to break this addiction. So I thought the revelation was, well, I've been helping pull men out of the river downstream, right? They've fallen in. I've helped to take them out and help them to channel their sexual energy into their goals and dreams successfully. We've saved marriages, saved many marriages. I can distinctly remember one man in particular. His wife had thrown him out. He had gotten an apartment. He felt so despondent and helpless, hopeless. And I am just so proud to have helped him. He's, of course, back at home with his wife and kids. And that's happened many times. And I've flown out to be with a couple of clients. That was an amazing experience. But still, I was going downstream, helping them put the pieces back together. Well, I decided, what if I go upstream and prevent these kids from falling in the first place? Because when I was a kid, if I found a Playboy, for example, I really thought I had something. But now it's almost laughable compared to what these kids have access today, the most graphic, the most hardcore. And now they can even just create their own and then put other people in it that they know and create their own with AI. This has opened up a huge Pandora's box. AI is like nuclear power. You can You can generate power for a city, or you can destroy a city. Same thing with this AI for adult content. So my point is, these kids today have much larger challenges than I did or we did as children. And so I decided to go upstream, and that's what this announcement is about. I'm adding in, I'll tell you exactly at the end here what it is. I'm adding in a prevention element. I'm still going to do all the things I used to do, still helping men that have fallen into the river, but I've added this prevention element. And, I want to thank everybody over the years that has listened to the podcast. It's actually been over 7 years, which I can't believe. And I want to thank each and every one of you for listening. I want to thank those that, of course, became clients of mine. I want to thank those that have bought my courses. I want to thank those that have read my book, Think Big, with Brian Tracy. I want to thank you that are listening right now, because without you, I couldn't help anybody, because, the algorithm wouldn't show it to anyone. So it's because of you, the listener. Even if you haven't done any of those other things, I want to thank you so much. And so what I'm doing is, this show, Porn Talk, is ending, but I'm going to transform it into a much more powerful podcast that will add this prevention element to it. And it's going to be called, you have to stay to the very, very end for that. So anyway, remember a thought that I always shared at the end of the podcasts. If you haven't heard the other ones, it's about what goes into our mind. The old analogy that most of us have heard with computers, it's garbage in, garbage out. Meaning, if you're programming in junk, what's going to come out junk? Well, the same thing with our mind. We put in junk, eventually it's going to come out. I don't see, after doing this for so many years, how a person can ingest all this hardcore graphic adult content and lead a happy, healthy life. Now, on the surface, you could certainly portray that to others, but on the inside, when you're looking yourself in the mirror, I just don't see how it's possible. I mean, think, why don't we share what we do with others? After a night of viewing hardcore content, do you go, oh man, I can't wait to share with the world, I watched the most vile, disgusting porn last night, and I can't wait to tell my mom and dad, my brothers and sisters, my family and my friends. They'll be so proud of me. No one said of that ever. It's quite the opposite, right? We hide it. It's a secret. And so I want to help these kids that are growing up with this in their back pocket to prevent them from falling in. And so the new show, it's still going to be on the same channel, so to say, that Porn Talks through. The new show is going to be called Kryptonite. Why is that? Because kids usually, like myself, you don't go looking for it. You stumble across it. You find it. Or it is shown to you. In my case, I stumbled across it. I found it. I wasn't looking for it. But what happens in today's world, digitally, is they may not go looking for it, but they may put in a search term and it comes up something innocent, but they may find all this adult content. Or if that's not the case, a lot of people are like, well, my darling Rebecca, she would never watch pornography. Okay, well, let's say that's true. well, then I can guarantee you she'll either stumble across it, like I'm talking about, or a friend will share it with them. So they will say it. It's not like if they see adult content. It's when. So the new show, Kryptonite, will be adding this element of prevention to it. And you'll be able to find it here on this same channel. And again, thank you for listening to the show and making it a success. And thank you to all my incredible guests. Wow, I've learned so much from my incredible guests. And I learned so much from my awesome co-host, Sir William. Thank you, William, for helping me with this show. Without you, I would have never started it. Remember, you are what you are and where you are from what has gone into your mind. But you can change what you are, and you can change where you are by changing what goes into your beautiful mind. Thank you. I'll see you on Kryptonite.